Alright, let's dive on to Civ Draft here. Jabari has left us, so will just be me. Hope you guys are cool with that. On the screen now, you will have the Civ Draft as well as the home map selections here for both of these players. We have Zamaa with Chinese, Malians, Turks, and Koreans. Brie0101 with Mayans, Aztecs, Bohemians, Poles. Now, for the home map selections, Brie will have Monkey Arena, and Zamaa will have Monkey Lanes. Should be a lot of fun, guys. We'll dive into the next set here. What we have in store for us on this Arabia. Just locate the game. Alright, everybody, welcome to another game here between these players. First game today for you guys, if you're on YouTube perhaps, but Mayans for Brie0101 here, building the houses right away, not building a ville right away. Where's Jabari when you need him to complain about that one? And he will be up against Malians here for Zamaa. Both these civs match up fairly interestingly, but I feel if our Malians player pushes this to late game, Malians have a large advantage with the Camp Scarls here. We'll see if that is the case. Brie0101 Mayans, very popular civ, probably one of the most picked civs that I see tournament, and probably at least this bracket specifically. I don't know anything about these players other than we do have the IMP clan here for Zamaa, and Malians, a civ that feel like a fine Arabia civ in my book. See what he has in store. Obviously, up against Mayans, I feel like it's a pretty good matchup, to be honest, but we'll have to wait and see how this one goes. And as far as the maps are concerned, we do have a gold back here. It will be very secure for Brie. A very beautiful, easy wall up for the wood lines. This one will be quite safe. And then, really, honestly, could wall up this whole corner of the map and have very safe golds and stones. Very different from our last generation. But on the other side, Zamaa will have stone over here that is fairly exposed. Wall up. Could wall this direction, but we'll see if that is the case. Golds, however, very, very forward. Not exactly what you want to have happen, but with this, see how players through here. Early stages of the game, obviously, probably some of these guys have not played in many tournaments and could have some first game jitters, some nerves, knowing that these games are going to be spectated and casted. But it's really hard to say. I know we have quite a few people that are going up against opponents that are quite higher in E as well. I've said times already this cast. Do appreciate those guys still wanting to participate. I know we've had some interesting sets, and we've had some interesting games, even with the Elo differences. Even one major upset victory for Tech Cherry against his opponent, which if you guys haven't checked that out, you should definitely watch that set. It is on YouTube. But right now, it's peaceful time. We shall scout and see what happens here. But all in all, have the monkey forward here for Zamaa, and he is headed in this direction, so he will likely be able to find his opponent. Looks like we have the same situation on the opposite side. Does see the main gold, so he'll have to locating his opponent's base, but he does at least know the main gold is here. This gold right here is awfully awkward, but no one lets know about the issue here probably would have allowed them to restart this one. They would have brought it to our attention. It's kind of bugged. Wood line here. Still accessible, but obviously is not great whatsoever. Brie is headed out for gold. And we don't have a barracks on the field just yet. But this feels like it could be for some sort of rush. As yes, this bill will come out. So Mayans, Drush, or Man-at-Arms moving into the next age here. And it looks like the monkey for Brie took some HP losses, but no kills on the map. So it was either Ville or Town Center. And Zamaa, oh, this is risky. Dives right under the Town Center. And Zamaa will lose his scout. Feudal Age for both, and it looks pretty identical here. Actually, it's look at this screen right now. I think it is identical or pretty much the same. Wall up is coming here for Zamaa. He will wall to this corner. We'll have a safe gold out back. Predominantly walled off. Lisha gonna be coming for a Malian player as well. Overall, I like the way both of these guys have gone route. Brie actually has 22 kills compared to 1 for Zamaa. That just being the Mayan start, I believe. I'm thinking this is Man-at-Arms for both players. Man-at-Arms into what I assume will be archers for both. I like this wall up. Basically walling to the town center just in a awkward way. Lisha are coming forward here. Feudal Age will come in for both, and we'll see who takes the better exchange here. Man-at-Arm upgrade is selected for Zamaa first. We yet to click it, so this is going to be a pretty advanced win if the Militia are to fight here. Can't believe that. Select that right away. Focusing on getting the archery range down first. There comes the Man-at-Arms tech, but now the Vills are exposed. They would have to join in a fight. Man-at-Arms upgrade is still 25 seconds away. I think if he gets him in between Vills and fights with Vills, he's fine. But at the same time, archery range follow-up. Build a skirm first. Alright, Man-at-Arms are here. So, should be definitely in favor of Brie now with the defender's advantage and archers coming out. Oh, Panic House. Housed. Alright, now that's never promising. Being good for both. Town Watch coming in. I do like to see Town Watch come in. See now the difference. We're going to look at this scouting. Now that Town Watch is in, look at all the vision we have here. We are going to switch up here and look so much less vision here. Man-at-Arms survive for both sides, however. Double archery range against single archery range. Brie will have the advantage early, but we'll need to make that count, or it could be somewhat problematic here. Still hanging out at home. Don't really disagree with this play, but we do see fletching coming from both these players. There comes the blacksmith. Zamaa, so he's a little bit farther behind with the blacksmith. Road by any chance. Archers, if they are going to move out, do need the fletching upgrade though. Both players doing an excellent job. Brie with a little bit more idle time. Numbers are in favor for Brie though. Military is separated though. It's a bit awkward. Production has also halted here, it looks like. both players, and there comes the fletching upgrade. So fletching will come in for both players relatively at the same time, but there are a few skirms in the mix here for Zamaa. As well as the Man-at-Arms on the front, as the Man-at-Arms are on that side otherwise. Should run away. He will have the hill advantage here, actually, now. Could be really nice for here. Not really an exchange that Zamaa can afford to take here. These will completely get chased away. One Man-at-Arms potentially going to go down here. Actually, the Archer's turn to take a fight. Don't know if I agree with that one. But, nonetheless, things are pretty close. Military numbers are quite ahead at the moment, though, for Brie. Issue that position of 17 farms. Well, I guess it's not too far off of a difference, but Brie can be double range. A little bit farther behind if you look at the top numbers. Barrow coming in for as well, which will be. Walls are complete here for Brie, though, so it will be very difficult for these to get in and do much damage. Units chomp out of the ranges, and this will force E to go back. And I do like this play coming forward here, as these archers are going to find some reward here on the wood line, potentially, especially if it goes unnoticed. One Vil. Will there be a second one go down? No, but one Vil honestly is still good, forcing a relocation of the line here. And Brie probably try to get out of here. Castle Age is on its way, though. That's the difference between 2 range and 1 range booming here. And will be problematic now. That Castle Age is going to be quite far ahead here. Supplies even come here for Zamaa, so he's probably just going to go into long swords. Crossbow, I guess, would make sense. Military numbers here even super outnumbered for Z. Honestly, Z needs to keep these numbers alive if he plans on upgrading them at all here. Thus far, he's unable to do so. He's going to lose everything here, it looks like. This is a bad fight shooting uphill, but ultimately, damage is quite good for Brie. Numbers will all go down. We do have Man-at-Arms forward and Archers here as well, pressuring Zamaa's base. That Vil will get away, but narrowly. Castle Age click, so 2 minutes. Military is forward, and he's trying to break in here. I really like this, actually. He's trying to break in. He actually has a hole up here. I don't know if there's a hole back there. Man-at-Arms are moving in for the monkey, and they will find said monkey. Military will have to make a decision. Is he going to run home with this? I think you have to run home with this, honestly. But he's going to stick around and try to kick some Vils. Does get another Vil kill. That will be quite helpful, however. But doesn't see any advanced military here, so I guess you might as well stay and fight it. Longsword's upgrade was cancelled. 3 idle Vils because of this. Well, a market being dropped. Interesting. So Z will get Gold Chef Mining and gets Horse Collar finally. Will be full upgrades coming in for the longsword line here. Great for Zamaa here. And going to try to break in with these archers. Forward Siege Workshop to block that, though. Be a fine idea, and will help with the defense. $41 Vils behind this to 35, though. So Brie has the military numbers, quite a few military numbers, and behind this is just longswords, so these archers can go fight back and forth all day long. They will soon be crossbows as well. The longswords do have, what is this, 5 pierce armor right now? Archers only have, what is this attack? +1 is 5. I think they do like 1 damage per attack here. But now the upgrade has come in. Brie will notice this and micro, and will do so. Yeah, dude, I can look that up real quick. I don't know the exact difference. This is the first round, so differences are quite different. But I can give you an answer here. This is a pretty rough exchange, to be honest, right here. This crossbow's not able to do the damage that was really needed. And this has been the thing about this position against Malians. What are you gonna do with this now? Let me check the Elo difference real quick. Zamaa is a 16-1 overall player. Brie is a 1506 player. So 150 points roughly, and that is at the time of sign up. I have not kept track of their current elos. So 150 points, not too far off, to be honest. Yeah, Mayans do not have a counter. This is the problem with Mayans. This is a really good Civ matchup here for Zamaa. Although, if you can keep these numbers down, it will be huge. Yeah, Plumes could be good, but even still, don't think it really counters it. And we're not having a castle just yet, so no castle. Oh, and Brie is not microing this very well. Got a horde group getting slaughtered here. A lot of bad exchanges in the last 2 minutes here. Obviously, Zamaa is getting the better of the exchange. Longswords eat castles? Yes. Can. But yeah, the Vills out here. I don't know why they're out here either. I get archer armor now. But I mean, look, it's like 3 shots to kill one of these with 14 crossbows right now. The pierce armor is insane. Infantry can definitely destroy castles. But the problem with that is getting under them. And if your opponent has murder holder. But honestly, it's 1 TC for both players. Brie is alright in position here. Castle 4 on the front. Really like this castle, but I guess you don't really have another option here. Crossbows will go around and try to find damage. Banano is forward here. Siege will make it difficult for crossbows. Blooms could be the only answer here. That's true. It's still not a great option. It's the best option that I think Mayans have, though. Castle will complete, and should be visible here. But these longswords and the last upgrade coming in for them in Castle Age will be in a prime position to attack and possibly take 3 off of gold. Back, though. Ooh, Mangonel shot getting quite the damage in there. Villagers are under threat, and there's a hole in between the houses and the house that was just destroyed. There's 19 longbows here, and don't see how he can even kill this right now. Sent crossbows forward. They are trying to do damage, but they are not in. Honestly, it won't take a ton to clean that up. Oh, and the stone walls from Brie. They're not constructed, though. Longswords will walk on over and say no. Mangonel here. Needs to dive that with Vils. He actually made an Eagle Scout. Probably going to try to dive it with an Eagle Scout. Not a great move, but I suppose it could get the job done. With the longswords being so far forward here, it will not get the job done. And crossbows are ever more in danger. They do get the siege. There's also a ram forward now. And the longswords are going to go in and try to get some kills. Villagers will go down. They will not be effectively saved. Gold is spotted sending 2 down here. Really, really high-end play here. Lots of microing here. But I think that Mayans are just not good enough against Italians. Villager numbers have plummeted greatly. 23 to 3 kills. The crossbows were cleaned up here. I don't know when, but they were cleaned up. Ram is in as well. These longswords still finding damage here. Another group of longswords coming forward. And honestly, make some more barracks. And I think longswords after Ram could be, or battering Ram even could take care of this. No plumes in production yet, so plumes are likely not going to be seen here. Yep, Brie will call the GG. Zamaa will take game number 1, guys, and took it with what I would consider to be a Civ win here, honestly. Very, very rough matchup. Alright, let's take you guys over to the Civ draft real quick. Throw the maps back up here. Malians with the win. Mayans loss. We're going to go to game 2 now. So stay tuned, guys. Load into that. I'm going to grab a drink. I load in. Alright, guys. Game number 2 is here. Change the colors here. Will be good to go. Brie will have the Bohemians here. And is map of Brie as Funky Arena. On the opposite side, Zamaa, who took game 1 rather convincingly here, will have Turks his side. Turks v Bohemians. Interesting matchup we have seen before here, and I think it was actually one of the best games that we have had on Arena in a long time. Up until that Tech Chariot game, it was definitely one of the best that I've seen. But nonetheless, that was Yo-Yo Dude's game, actually. Turks versus Bohemians map. Looking okay. There's only 1 gold in the back here, though. So if Zamaa gets castled or pushed forward, gold and stones will be very difficult to deal with. And, I mean, honestly, it's the same situation on the other side. Same situation on the other side. So we will have to wait and see what players are going for here. But, most interestingly, our Turk player is going for Fast Imp. We're going for Castle forward with some Janissary play. Will be important to pay attention to differences. Brie will be pushing in the hunt here right away, and no one can do that. On the other side, looks like Zamaa is scouting. Relics generate fairly equally, I suppose. It's probably more favorable towards Zamaa, but not by a whole lot. This one's rather far away from both players. Probably equally. Or will be coming in here. Looks like Zamaa coming back potentially with this to push in here would be a good move. And we're going to see a little TC trick here. And, oh, Zamaa hurts himself, loses the boar to the town center. Feel like I am so happy when I get to see things happen. See what we have here. Two. Opt out. Alright, yo, dude, thanks for stopping by. Always so unfortunate to lose that boar. However, idle TC time a little bit here hurts as well. He had to come back to look back for the sheep. TC trick is dangerous, folks. Very happy for those who wish to do it and feel comfortable doing it. I personally don't even bother. I think it's not really worth it, in my opinion. But if I lose it, then I have to fix my problem all the way around. I really don't want to have to do that. But a little bit of HP and a veil I'm going to put on a farmer on my town center. Yeah. Deer will be pushed in, though. Still has 4 sheep. Still has plenty of berries. May not be the exact thing that was desired here to happen. But on the opposite side, obviously, Brie is going to be in a little bit of a better position because of that loss. Pretty big deal, actually, to lose for under your TC. And see Zamaa already having to invest in pushing deer, and now he's also farming. While on the other side, still plenty of sheep here, has bills on this, and has 2 boars under the town center right now. Early Castle Age is what I'm guessing we're going to see action. No one's on stone just yet. I'm going to see towers from anyone. Trying to click up, especially fast for that. And both players are doing a fine job of getting in all of their extra hunt. Now for this, Zamaa needs this hunt though, so he can't really allow for it to go to waste a whole lot. Will be doing pretty good here, but these farms obviously not what you really want right away here. Feudal Age is on its way for Brie at 20 population? Interesting. Not sure that I agree with that population, but maybe we're going to see some sort of feudal pressure? I don't know a 22 pop build that involves Fast Castle. Zamaa getting the better of the exchange on Furious the Monkey Boy Scouts here as well. So, not looking to be great transition into the next stage here. There's the 25 pop-up that I expected. Oh, and Zamaa's just going to hold the gate open. So this will force Brie to come and deal with this situation. No loom yet for either player that I believe. No loom at all. Barracks coming up already here for Zamaa, and 3 Vills will head forward here. Is he going to go for some sort of a play? Try to market Blacksmith right in front of that gate, and that monkey is in A. There, monkey will trade off. The market will need to be replaced here, or we'll need to get this monkey off. So that is happened. Monkey run away. Monkey will go down. Market abuse, you can go 22 plus 2 fast cast with super tight. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that little delay and 25 pop here, he is going to be not active enough. Some idle TC time here. Sold wood, bought food, and clicks up. So actually, it ended up working out okay here. And right into a barracks. And that is tight. Very tight. No eco upgrades obviously behind this. Just now gonna get double bid axe. Heavy onto gold. Are we gonna go for like here? I feel like Monk's Spear could be what we're gonna see from Bohemians as we stable So we'll be light cav, actually. Monk will not be booming, I guess. One for those relics. Be a full minute ahead for Brie to the next stage, though. Not too bad considering Zamaa lost that boar early on. Three on gold here. This side we have 9 on gold. Big differences in economy. A lot more on food for Zamaa. So it'll be interesting to see how that transitions. Upgrades for Zamaa, and we do have a double bid axe. Oh, Billy. Triple Monastery Monk Rush on its way, folks. Yeah, this is the business Monk Rush right here. And on the other side, we still have 35 seconds to wait and see what happens. This is big. This is big, though. This is clown stuff right here. And this will be interesting. Years on the way. Monk, Sanctity, and Fervor, or Fever coming behind it. Light Cav upgrade. Well, for free, obviously. And then we already had one hunt or bear attack the spear here. What the trade-off looks like here. It looks still pretty bad here, to be honest. But we'll have monks coming forward soon. Sanctity soon, and we have Fever behind it. Villagers will be affected by the movement speed and the HP for these as well. Single monastery and light cav on the side. And oh, that conversion may not happen. The spear is there though. Good play here to split things up. Monk will not be converted. Light cav. Desperate to try to get a kill here. Will find a kill. You have Spearman on the way forward. This relic, however, looks like it will potentially easily go into the favor as a conversion comes in here. Zamaa just needs to grab that and run, and will. Monks continue to pump out, though. Trying to convert that spear back. It was deleted. Zamaa is housed behind this and rushing them up with his farming economy. One relic is all that's been brought back thus far. These light cav looking around here, I do really like that play. Light cav will not be converted. Here will probably be converted. I don't know how to cast against the monk rushes here. This will be headed back though, and light cav will dive. This conversion could come in. Does not. But more monks, more spears around, and this one will home with Brie. So there's, as I say, are we going to shift into a second town center at some point, or is this a 1TC play? Spear finds a nice kill here. Lead it. Alright. Bloodlines coming in here. Monks need to focus on relics or conversions. Zamaa will probably delete that. Chose not to, interesting. archery range being added. Maybe cav archers is the play? But 2 TCs against 1 TC. Zamaa getting a lot of upgrades right now. Double bit axe and horse collar coming in. It's been in for a while for Brie, but Brie is lacking wheelbarrow, and Zamaa has wheelbarrow. Atonement going to be coming in here, so we will be able to convert enemy. So I think this is going to be a very big play here soon. So both players have. Oh no, we have 2 relics now over here for Brie, and I think it will be one. Edge has a 100% success rate with a interesting hit. Not very surprised, because how often do you do this? Third town center. Alright, so our Bohemian player Brie will shift into a 3 TC boost now with a monk spear play. You did it one time? Yes, that is how you get a 100% success rate at it, Hitch. Cav archers, light cav, always an interesting play here. Not a lot of cav archers though, and these are rather expensive. Turk cav archers are good, but how good against all these monks? Spears on the field, 4 monks in production. It will be 4 relics to 1. Forward siege workshop. Alright, so this is going to be a very all-in sort of play here. Cav archers and light cav with a few monks running out here. There are only 5 monks on the field right now. Monks will try to go for conversions as the light cav dive. Conversions coming in left and right now, but ultimately a much better exchange for Brie. Monks are in danger of going down. Brie seems to be running away with this right now, though. It feels very much in favor of Brie. All these relic control, even after losing those monks, having a 21 villager advantage. Barracks and siege workshops coming up forward, and we do have scorpions being added, which I do like. Infantry siege and I think can definitely work here. Zamaa is going to try to go to the Imperial Age, though. Dak is going to need to come in. It's going to need to come in relatively soon to have a chance here. Squires and pikemen upgrades on their way in here. I don't even think these light cav will get the job done. We'll see what's going on over here at least. Pikeman upgrade is in. Scorpion numbers are up to 3, and there are only 6 PA on the field. Imperial Age on its way for Zamaa, though. Forward Castle, though, will prevent this from going too far too fast. Zamaa also housed again. Has been somewhat of an issue here for Zamaa. Castle looks like it will go up uncontested. Loom! So we got Vils halfway across the map, but Brie will finally get Loom. Wheelbarrow coming in as well, so the economy will start to soar very quickly. Imperial Age will be faster for Zamaa, but military numbers and map position will be somewhat in favor of Brie, although military numbers rather similar. Brie is actually going to use the market, abuse it a little bit, and click up to the Imperial Age about a minute and a half behind Zamaa, which isn't that bad, all things considered. And we have a 30 villager advantage here, and the economy is in much better shape for Brie. I think Brie has a solid advantage here, but instant chemistry for these cav archers and for bombard cannon production could be huge. Scorpions, would love it if the Scorpions would have been able to do some damage here, but nothing as of yet. Scale mail armor. So the pikemen will finally get their first armor upgrade. The right play. Pike, siege, monk. Makes a lot of sense to me. Although there are only 3 monks on the field. They're all back here as well. So monk is not going to be a part of the push, it seems. We should have a bombard cannon coming out. Yes, we do. The castle will probably go down. You're right. Wagenburg or Wergenberg. Interesting time for that to come in, to be honest. Will the Scorpions dive? They will come out. They will find a few good bolts worth of damage here, but Micro seems to be there for the most part, although that was a bad hit for them there. And Hussar are going to dive. Should be able to do enough damage. Bombard cannon is some work, but it is only one. The second one will be headed out here shortly. Block printing, handcart, and chemistry all on the way for Brie. Castle will no doubt go down here. Not even a villager around really to repair. Only one vill around here at all. And ultimately the Cav Archer Monk Hussar play is doing fine at the moment. Immediately goes for a castle back here. The one Scorpion left gets off 2 bullets, doesn't get any kills there. Will get a little bit of damage. And Onager. I like it. I actually really like that Onager's being researched here. Still here? Yes, it is. Back one. Onager could be really good here. These vills, not so much. Castle will be going up soon. Houses are slowly coming up as well. Top capped is an issue right now. This castle could potentially have been denied if it would have gone forward, but no such luck. Onager tech. Oh, it's going to be so close. It does finish. But we have 4 BBC on the field. All the forward military production is being taken out by these BBC. All in all, villagers continue to walk across the center here as well. It has not been favorable for Brie, but Brie has quite the villager advantage here. No siege workshops outside except for this one, and there will be bombard cannons. And there's also theocracy coming in. Castle isn't going to stand much of a chance here if Brie cannot secure this position on the map. Very rough. Halberdier coming in, but at what cost? Redemption even coming in. That would be good for the bombard cannons for sure. And the pikes out of position here. We'll be trying to take out some BBC before it's too late. BBC does arrive here. So, oh, it has like 1 HP left, 2 HP left. My goodness. We're playing a game here of CBA. Castle goes down. Number 2 goes down. Onager on its field. Bombard cannons. Getting some nice shots here for Brie. Some really good micro behind this. And that will take one out. Onager's here. Hussar have not been created in a little while. Bombard Cannon is going to micro around and try to get some good hits here. Will be unfortunately unsuccessful for himself, but again has a large military advantage. Onager is so hard to do work against Bombard Cannon. But Cav Archer numbers are here. Conversion comes in before that Bombard Cannon can be taken out. Still large Bombard Cannon numbers here. 4 of them still on the map here for Zamaa. Yeah, it's a very distinct difference in elos here, like I said before. Like 100, 150 elo difference at the time of registration. So, must have been castle dropped. He was not castle dropped. I mean, I guess Brie castle dropped, but honestly, if Brie can kill this army, Brie can somehow kill this army, it's, I think. But killing this army is going to be very difficult. But all of this army right here, the army, super valuable. 6,300 gold. 100 pop at 40 minutes. Well, they both went up to Imperial Age. Lower numbers than you would generally expect here, honestly. That is a lot of monks. 8 monks there, a bunch of halberdiers. Forward production. I don't know how Brie can push out from here, though. Very rough position to be in at this point. 1 hand cannon on the map. There. I guess hand cannon is a fine option for Turks. Owls just walking to their death. Monks try to scare away units. Versions. Yeah, it's second TC for Zamaa now. Hard to cast these arena games for me, honestly. Like, I don't know who's ahead right now. Map position and everything says Zamaa's ahead, but Brie has the population, and it's taking a really exchange here. Yeah, Brie's floating a ton of res, which is unfortunate, but that was a really good fight for Brie. It's still a good fight for Brie. Trading trash versus gold. Brie in chat, not sure what the game. Yeah, I understand. I fully understand that position. Castle coming forward. Looks like the relics were moved back. That's good. I do like the stable. Like taking this gold. Brie is trying to take as much of the map as possible right now. Hoof Nice coming in for Brie, though. That actually... Hoof Nice are amazing. There's 5 bombard cannons here. Forward siege. Brie tilted from game 1. Yeah, I can understand that. Definitely understand that. Producing from these barracks hasn't done you any good either. That hurts. Artillery coming in, so these will have more range on them. Brie is floating a ton of res right now. Barracks are coming down, though. 11 units right there. 29 military in total. 14 of which are monks. I mean, honestly, if you can get a bunch of conversions on bombard cannons, that would be sick. But the military numbers for Zamaa currently at 50. Arbalest tech in as well here for Brie. Alright. Got the res. Need ranges. Hoof Knights are going to be expensive too. Research is completed now. But so far, no production. Onager again. Alright, time to fight is now, right? Monks. Could try to get some conversions here. Huge. Oof. Okay. Alright, one bombard cannon converted. Maybe gonna be two. Albs close in on the distance here. Monks are going for conversions left and right. Honestly, I feel like the fight is not too terrible for either side right now. Although Brie fighting in choke point and with trash units, maybe just trying to prevent this from happening right here. Artillery, no Horf Knights. Aha, we have a Horf Knights in the field. Has arrived. We have two of them on the field. This could be the difference maker here. I've been waiting to see when they were going to come out. We saw the research come in moments ago. Water Hoof Knights out. We'll shoot at the bombard cannon. We'll get one shot before getting destroyed by 3 bombard cannons here. Hoof Knights. Oh, do damage. Oh, the onager. Alright, this is starting to look a little bit more convincing with the Hoof Knights added in here now. Where have they been? The upgrade is expensive. Brie continues to get pushed farther and farther back into this corner, with the exception that we're taking a res outside of the walls. Brie is at 160 pop, 120 pop right now though. 80 is looking very good. Switching away from the barracks units, very important. Oh! I'd say holy pile. And the Hoof Knights doing the damage here. Hoof Knights was the proper move here. Even taking hits, it's not the end of the world here. Is looking better and better. Hoof Knights gonna do the job. Masonry coming in. These Trebs are gonna take out some units here. Good for them. But the bombard cannons here are losing a lot for Zamaa, and this is not a Cav Archer fight you want to take. Just isn't. Ooh. Yep, takes those out. Castle is going to be in trouble. The Hoof Knights will make quick work of it as 2-3 more of them are coming forward. The Monk Micro has been there too, so if he wants to save these, he has to continue to do so. And I think he's going to take some more exchanges here. Hoof Knights doing work. Halberdier now on the front as well. Cav Archer numbers are fading. These are heavy Cav Archers as well. Expensive, gonna be hard to replace. Brie somewhere spent 3,000 gold. I think it was on all these Hoof Knights. We also have a militia on the field. Hilarious. Town center right now. And it's just full siege with some pike here for Brie. I think it's looking really good. Monitor goes down though. Both nice battles against the Cav Archers will go well. That BBC still alive. Not enough of a meat shield here for Brie. Slowly taking back some positioning potential here. There's some big shots on the Cav Archers. Again, dive in cavalry. We do have 10 Horf Knights right now though. Huge! Cav Archers continue to dwindle. Hussar are coming in. Capped Ram from Brie. So Brie Preparing a side push, essentially. This is really bad, though, that we are down to 6. Soon to be down to even less with all these Hussar here. Hoof nice. Other towns that are going to be constructed. The bombard cannons come forward here. Oh, this double castle. Oh, castle and a stable. So, this is actually really bad for Z. Going to come out here expecting to be able to take gold. Not going to have that gold to take. On the front, the hoof knights have been cleaned up, all but 3, but the bombard cannon back. The raids are still in here intermittently. Not many, but there's enough in here doing damage. Castle will go up, but how long will it be up is the question. Yeah, the Hussar not killing a ton of vills, really. Brie selling tons of wood here for as much gold as possible, spending it instantly. Both nice, I believe. At least 600 gold left in this. Castle will go down to knights and scouts, it looks like, potentially. One cav archer over here has killed 6 or 7 total units. Lots of economy in danger over here. But on the front end, it's going to get harder and harder for Zamaa to hold on to. And maybe this is a game where Brie's like, I have 4 relics, I have a ton of gold. See that need gold, especially after taking this here. That Hoof Knights could pop out and do damage to that castle soon. Cav Archer is getting the work done though, but on this side, this castle is now under repair. There are a lot of halberdiers here this time, so it will be much more difficult for them to snipe. Both nice. Castle is under a lot of heavy fire right now. Excellent micro here, though. The bombard cannon here taking out some units. Will go down, though, and then this castle is doomed. And now this push forward here will be halted again with this, but Cav Archer still. Not sure why Captram was researched to be. Cav Archer was finally taken care of with some arbaleths here. Cav Archer's also coming in the direction to where Brie heads. Look nice. Have 2 here. I think the other ones are probably going to head in this direction, right? Like this stone wall coming from Brie here. As we surpass an hour in this game, how much gold is left? There's 600 there, about 700 there, almost a full gold stack right there. But again, Brie, I think, is in a much better position because we have the relics. We have Hoof Knights. We're going into Arbalest. We're finally going to secure this end of our economy. And this stuff is starting to be pushed. Arson finally comes in here as well, so these are faster. Yeah, I do like this immediately coming out here for this. One Hoof Knights. If you get it out, you can probably do damage to that castle, but decides not to yet. Architecture coming in for Brie. But here, Brie is pushing back the siege. 3. Be preparing to push on that side as well. Now, this gold is of vast importance when you see so many villains headed towards it. Hard to defend. Is this Hoof Knight's going to get a shot off here? Not appear so. They are trying to get some damage. Very good micro here. You're going to have one player microing away, and then we have another player coming in for the siege. But very nice splits here. We'll save at least one of these Horf Nice. Has more in production. Has secured a gold position as well, which is nice. And losing the gold units here, not the worst position. This Nice will take out a Sable and likely die. Things are looking okay here for Brie. Coming back into this position on the map. Carrying that gold is huge because Zamaa is soon to be out of gold completely. Gold will wash up quickly. This gold, only 400 gold on the map that he has yet to mine. He does have another 400 at home. Still, that is probably not going to be enough here. And we can lose halberdiers all day long. Honestly, he could lose gold all day long too. It doesn't really change anything. That Hoof Nice eventually just went down, didn't find any damage. Having to dive for Hoof Nice all the time is terrible, but when you're trying to go for Cav Archers and Siege of your own, great. After him coming out now, these bills are being slaughtered. A Treb. We have a Treb on that castle, so he has not forgotten. He is paying attention to this. Honestly, things are looking pretty even yet again. Res in the bank, even not all that far off. It's a good game. It's a close game. Castle will go down here. Carrying a ram push. Arbalest being brought over. Krebs will be dived on, which is kind of unfortunate. He has nothing to protect us here. So they will go down. But that castle went down as well. And there is a scout on the field going to harass some bills coming out here for wood. And before long, there'll be a big push over here. And the Arbs are here with 0 upgrades. Hilarious. But they are Arbalest nonetheless with chemistry, at least. Yeah, Arb was a weird addition. Very weird addition. This scout got 4, it will be 5 eco kills, maybe more by the time it is realized. This gold is being heavily contested, but will be running out soon. And really it's going to come down to a who can outlast the other position, I think. I think that Brie will probably be in a good position because there's a lot of eco outside of the walls here. Whereas on the other side, it's not really that position. Arbs are just barely tickling anything without all these upgrades. But nonetheless, they are still here participating. So they are doing something. After ambush, be big. We have 9 of these in queue. 53 of them on field. Arbalest will come over and finish cleaning this up, it looks like. Yeah, only 9 heavy CA. And military count is 75 to 34 and changing ever so much. Yeah, I agree. Zamaa and Brie having a discussion in chat. I'm sure you guys can see that. But that castle is rough. Such a weird fight here. This gold will be drying up. Us are not taking exchange here. Capture Rams will go in. The Hoof Nice will try to move. They kill a farm. Interestingly enough. But now the Hoof Nice are exposed. Capture Ram siege push is gonna have to be the way. These Hoof Nice continue to die. It's actually really a good attest to what Z has been doing here. Continues to keep up the fight. Picks off yet another one there. Capture Rams are starting to go through these buildings though. And if he can keep this up, keep this kind of pressure up. Gonna find shape. Defensive castle for Z though. Brie. Just Hussar spam right now. Cannot afford any CA. 8 on gold. Must be inside the base here. About to dry up. The Hoof Knights will go down here, but they have gotten quite a bit of damage in and caused quite the repairs. Oh, they survived! GG, baby. We go into game 3. An interesting game. Arena. Hour something. 12-minute game. Really, I think came down to the lack of gold for Z being a big there. It looked like he had it too. Z looked like they had it, but ultimately look at the gold difference. Turks without gold is extremely basically you're limited. Hussar. Great, they have great Hussar, but you don't want that to be the only have going on for you. Give me a second. Back in this here, guys. By that, I mean draft here. Game 3 will be on Monkey Lanes here. Turks go down to Bohemians. It will be fun to see what we have next. Chinese, #1 pick for Zamaa. We'll see if he selects that for Monkey Lanes. And he will do so. And then has Korea available as well. Brie will have Aztecs and Poles. Great civilizations as well. So, hard to guess. Not even going to try to guess. We're just going to dive in game, guys. Let me go load us up. Monkey Lanes. I can see the civs. It will be Aztecs versus Chinese. We are diving load up the colors again here for the Banano Open Vision. We'll have Brie here with the Aztecs playing on Monkey Lanes after winning the arena game. Having a fairly solid map here. Stones are both relatively safe. Forward gold, not the greatest, but all in all, actually okay. Safe gold in the back. It was hard to see on the mini map. On the opposite side, Zamaa with his #1 overall pick here, going with the Chinese. He will have 2 safe golds. Stone, fairly safe 1 forward stone, somewhat questionably forward gold, but Chinese start. Let's see if Zamaa can stay ahead of the curve here. Like he's already lost a little bit of that advantage with the idle time here. Ultimately, very difficult Chinese start whenever you have to find your food right away. Nonetheless, house is down. Aztecs, I don't feel like they feel great in this matchup, to be honest. Chinese have answers to everything. Obviously, they have a really good start if you have your build order down properly. There was a little bit of idle time here for Z, but ultimately not too bad, and still has a villager advantage. I think it's about 1/3 villager advantage at this point, assuming he can keep this running, and these idle times don't happen, which they are slowly adding up, and the villager advantage way. Eagles really nerfed the melee armor station. They gave basically +1 melee armor to every hit, essentially. So see how that affects it here. Chinese have a full tech tree, so that will be really good for them. Aztecs, good tech tree, pretty full. Obviously, no cav upgrades required, and we do have fast archer armor. Interesting, both players have elected to go for the closest wood line. They are not looking to go towards outside wood line at the beginning. Hill coming down here for Zamaa and a monkey. Oh, so close. Brie, send that villa to that town center. Okay. Whew. Very close. Yeah, I agree with chat. No gold income hurt. Elephant on its way back in. Some good blocking here, keeping it with vision though. And that elephant is the that town center. Not losing. Villager will. Yep. Elephant down. Brie with a fairly lucky spawn here with the hunt and the bears being right next to each other. That is not the case here for Zamaa as his a little bit farther away. Barracks for both players, but earlier barracks here for our Aztecs player. I believe, yep, we could see a reduction from that shortly. Rush FC could be possible. Man-at-Arms Towers could be possible in this map. Great Wall and Castle Age situations could be possible. Brie, I love it. Coming out hunt here is the way to go. For those who don't know, a faster income. Nice tight wall up on the side. But we have a monkey and we have militia headed forward. So it will be important if these make their way in or head in the opposite direction. Brie has gotten the loom. And Brie is going for like Rush FC. So Brie has to do damage with it. This is walled up. The militia over here will not find damage. It's only 2 militia thus far. Third one is not coming. So a little bit of a wall off here. Wall off here. I like it. We Rush FC. And it will be at least Man-at-Arms from Zamaa? I can't pronounce names, guys. It's late. Getting tired. I'm butchering names. Person. Taking the monkey HP off here is big. Brie gonna kill some ostrich. This is allowed, by the way. Those who are not familiar with the tournament, we do allow players to lane. It can happen on the ranked ladder. Why can't it happen here? Bill is in danger, but with the militia coming over and the lack of HP already on that Vil, could not be much of an issue. Brie. Will we see this pay off? Gamble payoff. Feudal Age is about to be in for Zamaa. See? Oh, sorry. I apologize if you're new here. When I do this, it's late, and I butcher names all day long. Even if it's not late. If it was 9 a.m., I'm going to butcher names. It's what happens, guys. Wait until someone has even more awkward name. Wait. Quick walls do work out. Do I say Horf nice or Hoof nice? Or a big bombard cannon? All of the above? I try to say hoof nice because I think it's how you pronounce it, but it could be horf nice. I don't know. BBC Pog Dog, speaking my language. Go with the other option. No, I'm really bad with the names, guys. BBC works. It's BBC. It's Superman BBC, right? Man-at-Arms upgrade is in for Z here, and this palisade wall is going down quickly. I don't think this has been realized yet, and Brie is going to be in a world of trouble here. I have to remove all these vills. There's a lot of low HP vills here as well. Or opt to take the fight. Fight is in. The Man-at-Arms are continually taking damage. The militia show up. This is actually not bad. Even if he loses one vill here, it's not the end of the road. But an archer has come into play as well. And, oh, the archer dives for the villager snipe right there at the end. Well played for Z. Wall will be finished up here. And one archer is likely going to die with the one moment of glory there, but nonetheless, on the other side, Z still a long way away from the castle age. See what Brie has in store. Brie will get double bid-axe right away here. Alicia just chasing this archer around. I don't see any more weak HP. That's super though. Now you're But nonetheless, game 3, guys. I love game 3s. They're our best of 3. I love all the cider games, actually. Horse Collar, no bid-axe for both players. Wheelbarrow coming in here for Z now. Things are looking alright. Ari says he's back for game 3. Are you joining, Ari? Skirmishers in defense here will be just fine. No problem, no problem. Archer's just attacking the palisades right now. I don't know who's in the lead right now as far as positioning goes. Fairly close. Archer's just distracting the militia forever. Skirms will push this back, and these skirms should finish off this fill as well. He canceled the attack a few too many times there. Should have already been dead, but should clean it up, no problem. Market coming down here. Should be a really good castle age time considering all the investment on both sides, but I believe Brie will be up first. But it's going to be close. Double archery range here for our Chinese player. Market in the back. I don't like this wall. I think walling this way would have been much faster. But to each their own, I suppose. Brie is using the market. Small little scuffle over here. One skirmisher does go down. And now we see the Aztecs switch to barracks, meaning only one thing. Eagles will be coming out on the map. Stone walls, let's go. Still, probably not going to get the blacksmith down without the skirms coming over. Skirms will clean this up rather handily if they stick around. Fletching just now on its way for Z here. Seems rather late, to be honest, but ultimately did get some damage in. Man at Arms, though, too, so I guess it wasn't late. Good Man at Arms side broke in, did some. Idled some economy. So, triple barracks. Love to see him put their town center on this gold and on this wood line. Or just another mining camp here. Eagles take a long time to produce. Only 3 of them right now. Castle Age, very close for both, though. It's not looking to be all that far apart. Villager numbers also very much the same. Z kind of hurt himself there a little bit with all the idle time, but obviously a lot of that was the beginning, and it's very difficult to get that build together. So we do have the Eagles here. But we need the eagle upgrades as the ostriches were killed. Cold blood. Alright. We did the same thing earlier. Wires and gold shaft mining. Yes, and chat indeed. These are still Eagle Scouts though. We're gonna have crossbows against Eagle Scouts. This is not gonna be good. Need the Eagle Warrior upgrade ASAP. Stone walls sighted. Z will have to turn and go the other way. These Eagles will be getting +2, but they're still Eagle Scouts. Crossbows can micro these all day. +2's not in yet. Yes, I think the right move. Turn around. Stay home. Oh, skirmisher went down. Lots of market abuse right now. There it is. There it is. Eagle Warrior. That's good. He may be forced to take a fight sooner than Eagle Warrior, though, if these crossbows run in here. Where did all his eagles go? There. They're hiding behind here. They are going to have to probably dive. Shots. Alright, Eagle Warrior will finish during this fight, so this is going to be fairly good. But behind this, we do have the Night Switch incoming. Eagles are trying to get around and get us around. Honestly, this is still a really good fight for Z. Eagle Warrior upgrade wasn't in quite some time. But nonetheless, this will KD fairly close here. And when will the knights be shown? They will be shown now. They do have +1 defense. +1 attack is on its way here. And these eagles will not have a great chance. Spearmen in the queue already. As we see yet another barracks coming down here. Eagle numbers, not that great. There's the monastery. Is the right call. The eagles would probably take this fight now. They're going to have +1 attack as well. Getting the spears in here might not be a bad plan. Ultimately, though, these eagles, not the greatest, but he does have numbers. He can take out the knights. There's only 4 of them. Now we're down to 3, but here comes 2 more. Eagle play is going to be so hard right now. Yeah, the Eagles are getting cleaned up. They are taking out some knights in good enough numbers, but ultimately I think that Bree's economy is stretched thin right now. And I think he's crushing lumber camps. Needs to get back on wood. He has a bunch on gold. I think another lumber camp will be appropriate here. Eagle production will continue. Howls at the moment. Holding this hill forward. Ultimately, not a bad position. Would like to see pikemen added. But we do have monks, so pikemen maybe not be necessary. There's only crossbows. So this is why I think pikemen should be added. Run forward and try to range. Arson upgrade even. Monk is on the field though, and that will complicate things because the Eagles better position. If conversion does come in as well, save the monk. Good conversion. That monk did get more than its own value there, so total resources that is. I don't. There's 2 TCs behind this for Z though. Star version. Insta version? Yeah, that was pretty quick. It was pretty quick. Pretty quick conversion. PCs versus 1 though. The defending. Going to full knights. He has a few crossbows. Could be a bad fight for him though. A very bad fight. He's lacking in the numbers. The crossbows probably going to go down here. The hill fight, it's looking better and better here, but ultimately pikemen have been added. The eagles are starting to be shredded though. Crossbows finally go down. It's decent exchange all the way around. This militia is driving me nuts. It's just behind here. Send it forward. Use it as a scout. Need the LS. I think he needs to not go Scorpion. Scorpion does not feel good here. Monks! Where are the monks? Monks in the field. Longswords on their way in. Monk! I need a monk! Where are the monks? The longsword switch is on its way. I think this is the right move here. I think Scorpion is not a good move for Brie. Scorpion is a good move for D, but ultimately, weird at the moment. Feels very weird that we don't have monks on the field. Not even a monk in production. I know there are not relics here, but still, nonetheless. The interesting point of this, though, if one raid gets into this economy, it is very cramped. A lot of villas would go down. The whole eco could be idled. But longswords are in. Have barracks back. We're going to kill a bunch of expensive eagles ourselves. That's painful. Happens to the best of us, though. But now we have pikemen, we have eagles, and we have knights longswords. Longswords, once they get here, will be a good addition. Mangonel will go down here. Brie also not chopping out. Brie is chopping out now, but originally was headed in that direction now. Don't kill your own units. Don't kill your own units. Oh no. This is a beautiful play for Z though. He's going to sit back. He's going to hide the longsword fact. And once these go in, honestly, these knights should be saved. You have a monk on the field. Finally a monk on the field. But one monk isn't going to save us here. Mangonel's exchange. I love the pressure from Brie here, but the issue with this is the longer it takes to do damage, the worse off it would be. Ooh, may have spotted longsword. He didn't spot them, he's going to. Eagles are out of place here. Longswords will run out onto the field. Gonna go dive for the monk. Oh no. The big fight. Look at the value though on the bottom right hand side of your screen before the fight begins. The Aztec army is not worth a whole lot of weight in gold, and Man-at-Arms is just now being teched for Brie here. Obviously, Eagle Warriors would be the answer to the change. Not Eagle Warriors. Jaguar Warriors could be a great answer here, but we will go into our own militia line tech. Now, what do we have in defense here? There's a forward siege workshop already. Monk, another instant conversion here, but the monk will die. Now the military numbers are great. The economy is also better. Gold is going to run out as more barracks are going to be tech scouting. Oh, I was afraid this might happen. Brie does not know where the gold is. Brie does not see the gold in the back corner. So Brie is likely realizing that no more gold. Selling all this too, maybe because of gold. We're going to be up to 6 barracks commitments. No gold income. Hope Brie realizes the position and goes to find... Oh, the pikemen let him in! The pikemen let them in! Send the knights through! Oh, and the upgrades are better for Z as well. I think that he has just won the game here. I don't know how you're going to be able to fight this without gold. Yeah, the score lead is rough. And the economy is rough. The military numbers are rough. Another town center dropped immediately here. And this gold is out of sight, out of mind, not here. Brie's been selling stone as well. 4 more gold, I believe. He's just like searching for all the economy right now. But ultimately, this attack on the front is going to be GG here. Brie is going to be knocked out of this one. Really no coming back from this position. If it somehow happened, I would be astonished. But it's 46 military to 2. And of the 63, 37 are idle. GG good luck next. Brie is officially knocked out here by Zamaa, but what were their exact well, at the time of sign up, that is the last time I looked at their current elo. Pull it up. We had. I could find names here. Dun, 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 dun. Why am I blind? So bright. So bright, I swear. I really am having trouble finding this. Dun, 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 dun. Is anyone seeing this right now? Or is it just me? I am blind. Yeah, it's like 1500 versus 60, right? So like, here's Zamaa, 1661. Here's Brie, 1506. So 1491 at that point. 60. So they were fairly close. Fairly close, all things considered. All things considered. GG's. Both players. Brie, thank you for participating. Congratulations to Zamaa. Trying to see. I'm not finding our beautiful exit. So, Jabari, I don't know if you have that available there, but I have it. We may be skipping the coffin dance for this one. Unless we can be helped. We'll go ahead and update the bracket though, guys. See, knocking Brie out here. Go ahead and over to that. Round of 64 is rapidly coming to a close here. Tonight, today was the deadline, actually. And I can tell you that most of these sets have been played. And we have the games. The exception of maybe, I know Fire Forever Know Your Dude play tomorrow. And I think we may have one admin here. Vice and Las Vice is very unreachable, and same with Snappy. Agent Panther has already moved out to me. There.